Starting off the day here at the Jaws parking garage. I had to come down here and see it because this is what we're talking about today here at Universal Studios, Florida. And I don't know what the weather is gonna do today here. It's a rainy, gross day, but we have the umbrella and we have some business to take care of. And once again, I am wearing a t-shirt to go along with today. Hi everybody and welcome to the World of Micah. We're back at Universal Studios Florida, where today we're going to be finding everything Jaws here at Universal Studios. We're going to find everything we possibly can pertaining to Jaws. I did this once before with Back to the Future, and now today we're going to need a bigger boat. Now, let's take a closer look. It's the first order of business. I figured we'd head down to where Amity used to be. No longer is there. Also, might I add, I've done countless videos talking about Jaws and the old Amity Island area of this park. Today is just something I wanted to do kind of for myself and for those of you who are visiting the park who are big Jaws fans and want to see what remains and what is here. So this is the photograph we're going to match up first. Right here was the entrance to Amity, the 4th of July celebration. And the one way to match it up is because, well, first off, I know this is where it was, but secondly, the ground looks the same in the photograph. Straight ahead is where the banner was talking about the 4th of July celebration. Now also, there's a photograph from when this was walled up, being prepared for Diagon Alley. And this is the photograph that we're matching up right here. You can see the brickworks. And to the right, the Salty's Sketches is there in the photograph. The building behind Salty's has been demolished and they had walls up and everything, but you can see some folks walking through the walled up area that was formerly Amity. This is what it looks like current day. It's a little difficult to see, but there's the Salty's Sketches sign, the caricatures they do, and the white lines still here, and the building was right here. There used to be a building here which I have a photograph of. This was a restaurant, and that's the back side of the restaurant there. And I can still see Quint right there as well. Now on the back side of Salty's, there's a little window over here, still paying tribute to Amity. For those of you who don't know, ship fitters and riggers since 1879. And you also have the Amity Island Lobster Company right here. Sign has been here for a long time. Now all of this was Amity Island. Lots of boardwalk games and restaurants and shops and everything. And this used to actually extend out, and there was a restaurant right here. I have a photograph to show you guys what this area used to look like. It was the Boardwalk Snack. It was actually Captain Quint's Boardwalk Snacks. They had funnel cakes and ice cream and all kinds of different things. It was sitting right here, right in this area here. And there was a lighthouse building that was somewhere in this area, this pole. You can actually see the top of that Pier 41 roof line in this photograph right there to the left of that lighthouse. So we can't match it up perfectly, but it sat right here in this area, and this area has changed quite a bit. But this was Captain Quint's right here. Now they still pay tribute to Quint over here. They have a record paying tribute to Quint. Here's the Swimming with Bow-Legged Women, the Quint Trio. It's a famous quote from Captain Quint when he and Chief Brody took a shot of his own concoction. Well, Quint took the shot. Brody didn't. I think he told Matt Hooper, don't drink that. Matt drank it though. But that's pretty cool, right? And now let's find the location where the entrance to Captain Jake's Amity Boat Tours used to sit. It was straight ahead in this general area here. And in the photograph, you can see the circle There's Captain Jake's. There's a circle surrounding Bruce. There's the old Fear Factor building and the Amity Bathrooms right here. So Jaws, the hanging shark, was in this area right here in this circle. I'm gonna match up the photograph right now. Pay attention to the photograph. The bathrooms are here. You can see Fear Factor straight ahead. Jaws was right here, Bruce, and then Captain Jake's was right about here. You guys can see in the photograph how everything looked back then. And then this is current day. A lot has changed. The only way you can really match it up is because of the bathrooms that are still here that just have a new paint job, and the Fear Factor building is still here straight ahead. But Bruce was moved to a different location. We'll have to go see that shortly. And this is always kind of neat to me. You kind of go into where Captain Jake's Amity Boat Tours entrance was. It was right in this area here. See the photograph right there? And there is an entrance to what we now know as Diagon Alley straight ahead, which is where we're gonna go next. Now let's pretend like we were on the actual attraction of Captain Jake's Amity Boat Tours. Where we would be standing right now, we'd be heading towards the church, the Amity Church, which was in this area here. It's kind of awesome to think about. Now if you head into Wiseacre's gift shop, which is the exit gift shop, there's a few things in here pertaining to the actual ride. A lot of the mechanics you see above look like telescopes, but they're actual pieces of the boats from the attraction. Not everything on here is from the boat, but more or less, majority of it is mechanical pieces from the old boats that you would ride when you were on the Jaws ride. And the more you look at it, you can kind of tell they look like something that would be on a boat. Now last time I was here, I walked around and showed you guys a few of the spots from the attraction. So if you want to see that, there's a link above. Check it out. I showed you guys where the church was in this episode, and also straight ahead where the entrance to Gringotts Bank is, the dragon right there. This is kind of the same area where the big explosion happened in Jaws the Ride. I always find that interesting when I come in here. There's still pieces of the attraction here. You just gotta know where to look. All right, let's go through Nocturne Alley now, Borgin and Burke's. A few things from Jaws in here as well. Right against the wall here, the Shrunken Head singing. Now they will sing a song that you guys will remember from Jaws aboard the Orca. Show me the way to go home. They will sing that. I'm hoping they do, so I can capture it for you guys.
I'm tired and I wanna go to bed. I had a little drink about an hour ago, and it's gone right to my head. Wherever I may roam, on land or sea or foam, you can always hear me singing this song. Show me the way to go home.
Awesome. So glad I got that. Now inside the actual store, there's a few of the Jaws that were used in the attraction. They're not for sale, but they are on display here inside the store. Another prop from the attraction here. There's also one other set of Jaws here in Diagon Alley. It's over here, this window, next to the apothecary. Wow, we just learned something together. It's totally been removed. Does not exist here anymore in the window. It used to sit right back here. Right in there. No longer here. That's weird, right? Now straight ahead, these are the Amity Bathrooms. These were here during the days of Amity. They've just been repainted and rethemed to this area, but there's still a little nod to Jaws on the bathrooms. And if you notice the sign, the women logo has 2 legs, men has 2 legs, but if you walk over to the door of the women's restroom, it only has 1. It's a nice little nod to Jaws. Now Jaws has always been here in the park. The ride opened in June of 1990 and closed in 2012, but there's always been something of Jaws in Universal Studios. They always keep something here. Now there is a rumor that Universal buried one of the mechanical sharks right below this fountain here. So Bruce is always underneath the water. And this was something I learned years ago. Was told about it. Who knows if that's true, but I like to believe that it's true. And Bruce is always underneath this fountain in the water. Now this area has changed quite a bit too since the days of Jaws. But right here in this general area, you can see the old Fisherman Statue used to sit here. I'll insert the photo so you guys can see. And the rock work used to go out. You can see the Simpsons attraction and everything in the background, Krusty Land area, Quickie Mart, even animal actors. They did not have Duff Gardens yet when this photograph was taken. And it used to sit right over here because you can see this rock work down here is still here. This is new. They kind of added this concrete wall here all the way around when they redid and rethemed the Amity area. But that statue of the fisherman is still here. We're gonna go find him now. Not a lot of people know you can walk down here to Lombard's Landing. It's a little open pathway here next to the boats in the backside of Bruce. And if you come right over here, that statue of the fisherman that I was talking about is still here. He hangs out over here at Lombard's now, looking at the water over at the Back to the Future Part 3 train. And here he is. Another piece of Amity still here on property. I tell you, this is one of the most relaxing areas of the park. Not a lot of people know there's places to sit and you can get a good view of Universal from here. All right, let's go visit Bruce. And here he is, Bruce the shark. This is the shark that used to sit out front of Captain Jake's Amity boat tours. He's still here for photo ops. And I like that they kept the sign there of Jaws. It's a great photo op here. You put your head right inside there, if you dare. They have collectible pennies here as well, all themed to Jaws. And there is also a themed drink here at Chez Alcatraz, all dedicated to our buddy, Bruce the Shark. Let's get one, and it's called the Ocean Attack. It's pretty cool. Gotta get it here anytime you visit. And they do something special when you get this drink. Actually, I'm the first customer of the day. I normally don't drink, but today is an exception. A celebration, if you will.
How are you?
I'm good. Tatiana's hooking me up here.
Sir, how are you?
This is how they do it.
Ocean Attack.
Ocean Attack, that's right. There we go. Got the pineapple juice coming in. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Look at that, it looks just like the ocean.
It's not yet, but
No, it's not yet.
so look at that magic.
Oh, wow, it is magic. It looks just like the waters of Amity. But there's something in the...
More Caribbean. Oh yes, we got a shark
We got a
and
shark
we have a cherry.
and cherry.
For you extra.
All right. Wait a minute.
Da-da,
Whoa.
da-da, chop, chop, chop.
Oh my gosh.
Da-da, chop, 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 chop.
It's a shark
There's a
attack.
shark in the water.
Oh,
Sweet
no.
goodness. Oh no. He's gonna get your toe. Chop, 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 chop,
He's not
chop.
gonna get that, is he?
Too slow.
He got it. Oh no. Look at
yes,
that.
we got it.
Oh, wow.
No.
Thank you
Too
so much.
slow.
Yeah, it's
Chop,
too
chop,
slow.
chop.
The
And
shark
thank you
got
for
me.
jumping by.
Thank you, Tatiana.
You're welcome.
That's awesome. I'm gonna need a bigger drink here. Look at that. And while you enjoy your nice ocean attack, you're surrounded by some memorabilia over here. Look at that. Even the Super Nintendo cartridge up there, I want that. Some stickers, binoculars, all kinds of stuff. And if you're looking for more Jaws, well, inside the Pantages Theater, home of Universal Orlando's horror makeup show, they have quite the display. Right when you walk in, there's a nice behind-the-scenes photo of Robert Shaw portraying Quint. There's a nice little plaque here talking about Steven Spielberg making the summer blockbuster Jaws. Ben Gardner bust right here. Look at this. Some storyboards. Steven and Roy Schneider. Great White. Look at that. It says the barrel Hooper hooks rope on that storyboard right there. More behind the scenes. This is one of my favorite photos too. Now I'm sorry about the glare, but on this photograph it's a behind the scenes photo. And that red sign right there says Universal takes you where others can't go. Pretty cool. Another behind the scenes photo here. That's a famous scene. That's from the Quint death scene when the shark finally jumps aboard the orca and takes Quint along with him. Thrilled that Universal, decided to put a little display of Jaws in here. Because in my opinion, Jaws is a monster. It's not a classic Universal monster like the Frankenstein monster or Creature from the Black Lagoon, but he is a monster, and I think he deserves this little area here. Now there's a bit of merchandise here inside the film vault for those interested. They have an entire spread here dedicated to Bruce the Shark. T-shirts, keychains, decals, coolers, tags, more shirts, socks, the Toonie Terrors with Quint. You can even take home this shark head, $750, and then the fin over here, $150. This is what the Toonie Terrors looks like above the other little model of Bruce that they sell here. They've got mugs, hats. These guys are cool. Little plaques you can put on your wall. Throws, fanny packs and bags, even underwear. Some Amity Island themed merchandise here as well. Got a little plush here. And you can't go wrong with the Amity Island scented candle. I have this candle. It smells really good. It smells like the ocean, like a beach smell. And they do have the poster. And of course they have the throwback merchandise with the Jaws ride on this car tag here, as well as the little glass cup promoting the old Jaws attraction. Isn't that cool? I have this in my collection, by the way. It's awesome. They always made the shark seem way bigger than the boat. These are cool too, the little Metal Earth model kits. You can build Bruce that's hanging, just like we saw earlier. A few different keychains here as well. And they have Jaws, Jaws 2, and Jaws 3 for purchase for DVD. Can't forget about Hello Kitty, paying tribute to Jaws as well. T-shirts, notepads, cups, a towel. May even sell the candle in here as well. Hello Kitty knows her films, that's for sure. Inside the main store here at Universal Studios, found this pressed penny as well. Now they do sell the gummy sharks here, so you can make your own ocean attack at home. It's kind of cool, right? And let's say you are finishing your day here at Universal Studios, you're wrapping things up, and you forgot to grab some Jaws merchandise. Well, here at It's a Wrap Gifts and Mementos, they do have a small section of just the basics. Just the basics right here on your way out, just in case you forgot something. And our last stop for today is going to be inside the Universal Legacy store, where they have a nice display giving tribute to Jaws. Wow, right as you walk in. Nice little display of some shirts that we've seen. And then over here is the good stuff. Jaws towel, some props from Amity. Look at that Amity Police. Chief Brody's jacket. Got Hooper's tanks right here. Of course, we all know that's what ultimately ended Jaws. Chief Brody shot that tank, exploded. Here is Amity right here, see? There's the Amity bathroom right there. The entrance to Captain Jake's. Nice little rendering of what the area looked like. The other side is showing you exactly what the mechanics look like that made the shark work in the attraction. And then right here, this is the gas tanks. That's where Gringotts Bank is right now. It's where the dragon is. Same spot. Outside Quint's Nautical Treasures. Had a little brass band there playing. We've got some different knots here. Some molds of shark teeth. And all below here is different merchandise that I showed you guys earlier. And just like in my Back to the Future episode, if you continue to watch here on the screens, there's some promotions for Jaws on here. I'm not sure exactly what shows up on here for Jaws, but I know they have different slides for it. Amity, some on-ride photos, the fin, behind the scenes photos, and look at that, Beetlejuice and the classic monsters riding Jaws. You can even get a Jaws phone case here. They even make a Jaws chocolate bar with caramel and sea salt. They have the Mold-O-Matic here. Everything Jaws, and that's what you get, shark. It's only $6. I got one right when this thing first came out. Love all the photos showing you Amity. See, there's Pier 41 right there. And then that was Quint's right next to it. That's no longer there. That whole area is emptied out. They have a replica Harpoon Gun right here, just like you would see in Jaws. They're always changing things in here, and last time I was here they had one of the grenade launching guns from the attraction. It's no longer here, but I'm just thankful it's here. It plays a nice tribute to classic attractions, including Jaws. Well, we came, we saw, we took care of business here today at Universal Studios, Florida. I believe we found everything Jaws here at Universal Studios. Like I said, we took care of business, and our adventure for today has come to an end. Which means it's time to say goodbye. If you enjoyed this episode, please click the thumbs up button. I will see you guys on the next adventure. If you liked how I did this video, please let me know in the comment section. I did a Back to the Future episode. Everyone seemed to like it. I will continue to throw these into the mix with other subjects here at Universal Studios, just to let you guys know about everything. See you on the next episode. Until then, stay weird. Goodbye.